Well, welcome everybody. We're excited to have you here tonight. We appreciate you coming and learning about Switch's products. We're slowly perfecting them. You know, you start out as a MVP, the most viable product. I don't even know if I said that right, Scott. You can correct me on that, but we are slowly getting better and better, and more people joining the Switch Trade Wallet. So that's what we're going to talk about tonight. But the first thing that I wanted to share with everyone that was getting on is our roadmap. And you will be the first to see this, but it's going out in the next couple days. And now I've got to make sure I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So let me share with you our roadmap for 2025. It's kind of exciting, and Scott, can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is our to-do list for 2025. And these are some big to-do lists because we've been waiting, four years to do a lot of this. So number one is adding additional crypto tokens to Switch Trade Wallet. We're doing that constantly. In fact, we're in talks right now with a very large group with a big community who has a token that we will be their exclusive exchange where you can buy and sell their token and in the US. And so we're excited to get that listed, and that will hopefully add a bunch of users to our trade platform. That second one, the global launch of the debit prepaid card. We're excited to announce that we are going into alpha testing mode for that come the first or second week of February. And if it all goes well, then cross our fingers, we'll be launching that at the end of Q1, like I had mentioned in other calls. Then we have the global launch of the exchange, same time frame as the debit card. That'll be super cool because a lot of people outside the US are wanting to use that as, you know, like their alternative bank account. So we're excited to have that. And then last but not least, which is our most exciting thing, is adding the utility of the Switch token. Those of you new to this call, what that means is that's when we will start to charge for all of our products. Right now we're earning just normal fiat or the traditional cryptos like Bitcoin, USDT, USDC, Ethereum. We will not accept any of those, and we'll only accept the Switch token for our products. So that creates a big demand for the Switch token. And there's certain levels of users that we have to meet to be able to turn that on. So we're excited that each day we're getting more and more. We've had about 25 people today sign up for the trade wallet, and that's getting bigger and bigger every day. Like just a couple of weeks ago, it was about 4 to 5 people a day. And you know, we're starting to break records each day. It may not sound like a lot, but it's getting there. And so we're excited for that. So that is the 2025 to-do list for the Switch Reward Card Company. So we're excited to be there to get these checked off. This first one's checked off, but we will continually add more and more tokens. We're looking to add the Trump token right now. That should be in the next week or so, and then additional tokens from there. So that's an exciting thing for us. Let me go out of here now, and let me share the trade wallet. So at about 2 p.m., I realized I didn't have any money in my digital US dollar. So I've already logged in. So let me take a couple steps back. To log in, I just went to switchreward.com, logged in. Boom, this is where I went, logged into my account. I have already set up my trade wallet, and I've completed these 2 steps right here. So if you haven't used any of our products and you're buying and selling crypto, this is where you can go. You log in, click the Get Started button over here, and this is where you can apply and get access to our products. So this first one is identity verification to unlock all the Switch products. What that is that's called KYC, or know your customer. That's just a regulated thing that we have to do, where you put in all of your address, your name, You do like a facial recognition. You upload like a utility bill, and then we verify that you are who you say you are. And then once you're done with that, that unlocks this next step. That is the trade platform. And that's where you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. And that's what I'm going to show you some cool things that sets us apart from our competitors that we're excited to have. And that's what I'm starting to get into. But if you haven't done this, go sign up. They're both free. Go sign up for the account, verify your identity, and then sign up for the trade platform. This does take, it's about a 2 business day step. This first one, we approve on the back end, like I said, verifying you are who you say you are. And then once that's approved, that'll unlock this. And then you go in and kind of do some of the same steps. And then that gets approved. And then that opens up your trade wallet, which is this. This is where you can buy and sell. Some big things right now that have been in the news that we had already been building. You see multiple wallets. Sorry, this is kind of like a test wallet. So we have a bunch of different wallets here. Yours will only have a rewards wallet 2.0 and a trade wallet over here. That's a personal account. The difference between these two, you can see it says non-custodial. What that means is there's no custodian of these assets, of these digital assets. They're yours, meaning you have a 12 seed word key phrase that you have. If anything were to happen to our website or something happened to switch, you could extract that whole wallet and take it to a place called MetaMask or Trust Wallet, because you actually own those yourself. They're not on our balance sheet. We're not like the bank, where if the bank went down, your funds would be frozen. This is yours. And if we did go down, you still could extract that whole wallet with all your digital assets. Rewards Wallet 2 is the same one. So that's where your digital assets are. On the right side is our trade wallet or our custodial wallet. So that means these are on a balance sheet of someone's, and there is a custodian. The biggest difference on the right side, you're gonna, anytime cash is touched or being held, there has to be a custodian to do that. So that's the difference between these two. You have the digital US dollar wallet, and then you have your digital assets. So what this allows you to do is, and this is what was I was kind of excited because this is an added value of the Switch Reward Trade Wallet. We had tons of people calling us over the weekend because everyone was excited about the Trump token, but no one could buy Solana real fast. They would go to one of our, and I don't want to call them a competitor because we're going to kind of do a little bit of a different niche, but one of a very well recognized trade platform or cryptocurrency platform where you can buy and sell. People couldn't log in, buy Solana, and send it the same day. A lot of people went in and they're like, hey, we just went in, we bought Solana, but this place won't let us send it off to the meme coin. There's a place called Phantom where you could buy the Trump and the Melania and all those different meme coins. It's a place called Phantom, and there is a couple other places. So you'd have to buy them and then send them immediately to go buy those meme coins. Well, a lot of these big, huge names that you hear and see, they're advertising, they won't allow you to buy the token and send it in the same day. So everyone went and bought Solana, but they couldn't send it to Phantom to then buy these meme coins. Well, today at about just about 15 minutes to 3, I realized, crap, I'm going to do this presentation tonight and I don't have any money in my trade wallet. So I went to my bank online, submitted a wire, and the wire got here, which I was so happy because the wire cutoff time is 3 p.m. Mountain Time. It got here, and that's how fast it is. So I'm going to do one right at the beginning of this, and I'm going to purchase Solana. So I'm going to buy Solana. Oh, and just as a heads up, this is a good warning. It says the Switch Trade Wallet accounts allow you to deposit and withdraw funds to personal bank accounts in your name. Please ensure the account you're linking is listed under the same name as the trade wallet. So that's just a kind of a caution or an update. So I'm going to X out of that. So this is how simple it is. And this is some of the cool things that we are doing that some of the current crypto exchanges are not. So I'm going to buy $100 of Solana. So I put in $100 of the digital US dollar. and this is why my devs tell me not to do a live thing. So let me just make sure I'm going to be able to do something. Maybe I buy Bitcoin, and I'm hoping this works. If not, then I'm going to have to eat my words. So, all right, there we go. So we put in $100 of digital USD, and this tells you how much Bitcoin you're going to get. But our competitors don't really show you how much in cash you're going to get. So we have a next step that says preview buy, and this will break it down as far as, okay, my total cost for $100 of Bitcoin is $100. Okay. The amount I'm going to receive of Bitcoin is right here, but the dollar amount is right here. So we charge you $4.20 or 33 cents. So I'm going to hit acknowledge. I'm going to hit buy now. And this is real time. And it's going to say my transaction is submitted. So that's how simple it is to buy. And then hopefully over here, it's going to say, okay, pending. I have $95.69 of Bitcoin that is pending. And you can see it's being pulled out of my DUSD, my cash wallet, my digital wallet, $100. So that's pending. And I wanted to start that right now because it does take about 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't take 1 to 2 weeks, but it does take 5 to 10 minutes. And tell you about some of the cool things and show you some of the cool things that we have that are some of the other larger crypto exchanges don't have on their trade platform. So if you are looking to sell your Ethereum and send it to your bank, most of the platforms, they have you go here, you sell it, which we have this step. You go here, you put sell. I'm going to sell $25 of my Ethereum. Not 250. That's what happened. I put in too much Solana. I obviously don't have 250 ETH tokens in there. So I want to sell, what is my ETH balance? I want to sell 0.20, and that should make that work here. Well, it's kicking out the DUSD balance. So there's my fees are gone because obviously I don't have 250 ETH tokens. That's what I did with Solana. I goofed up. I didn't have enough to buy 100 Solana at $250. To refresh this maybe. Hold on. Say I want to sell my 0.02. Let's do it the right way here. Let me refresh. That's not working. I didn't do enough there. 0.02. Come on. All right. So there we go. 0.002 doesn't give me enough to cover the fees that we charge you. So I'm charging 0.02, and that's going to update every 30 seconds. You can see this here because of the price of cryptocurrencies changes so fast. We have an update so this will kind of blink every once in a while. Our preview sell. When I do that this way, when I sell my crypto this way, I'm going to hit that sell now. I'm not going to sell my Ethereum, but once again, it shows you I'm going to sell $66 or whatever I put in there. I'm going to get this much. It's how much I'm going to receive in my cash or digital USD wallet. So I'll sell it. It will go here. And then if I want to withdraw it to my bank, I do a wire transfer or an ACH transfer. Tells you the times. If it is a business day, it will go the same day. If it's a business day before 3 p.m., you'll receive the funds the same day. We put the 1 to 2 business days because if someone did it on a Friday, they probably won't receive it till Monday. And sometimes the Fed clearinghouse doesn't clear it until Tuesday. Same thing on ACH. ACH takes a little longer. So then I have to do 2 steps. What we created though, is if you want to withdraw it straight to your bank account, you come here, you tell them how much you want to send to your bank account. I want $25 to go to my bank account. I've already added, and once again, I didn't put enough in there. Let's do 40. I've already added my bank account here. I can preview my wire, and this way it's going to sell it for me, and it's going to send it to my bank account all at once. So I'm going to hit here, boom, boom. And then for added security, this will send me a an authorization code to my phone, and I'm not going to sell this, like I said. I'll get it, come back, plug it in, and then it will send it directly to my bank account. So it takes out an added step to you can just get it to your bank account. The other cool thing that we have, and like I mentioned with our card, is I can load my card. This is telling me, hey, you don't have any funds. I got to put some funds up here. This is huge, a huge value add in the crypto world. The reason why is when I did it here, or even when I did it here, I have to wait for it to get to my bank account. When I go here and load my Switch debit card or prepaid debit card, I can load it, and within 5 minutes, I can go spend those funds at the store, which is a huge thing. I no longer have to wait for my, if it's past, wire cutoff time, I can put it on my debit card and go spend it at the store and buy me a Costco hot dog for lunch. So that is what's cool about our card being tied to our trade wallet. So there's multiple avenues to off ramp. So anytime you hear off ramp in the crypto world, that's when you're just taking your cash out of this trade wallet that I'm showing you and sending it to your bank or loading our debit card, if that makes sense. So those are some of the benefits. They may seem very simple in the banking world. We all have our debit cards and our checking account, but in the crypto world, just because the banks and crypto have not gotten along, the banks haven't loved them. There's been actually no regulation hardly. So the banks are just scared, and they say, oh, if you have any crypto coming to your wallet or not to your wallet, to your bank account, we're just going to shut your bank account down, or we're going to freeze the wire, or we're not going to send the wire. So that's what's kind of cool about what we've created. Not even kind of, but it is cool. And we are excited to launch it in this time where, Bitcoin's at its highest ever. And now all of the alt tokens are supposed to get going. Like I mentioned at the beginning, I want to talk briefly about the utility and show you an example of where we will put in the utility. So the card purchase is still in beta. Like I said, we have everything open up so you can see all the options coming in the future. But right now you can just buy with DUSD. I'm not going to put in a credit card. And say I want to buy $50 worth of ETH. It's going to tell me how much ETH. On this next screen, we charge you, like I showed you, we're charging you $3 or $2.48. The propaganda here is we want to add, or not want to, but we will add a line item that says pay with the Switch token, and it will save you $1. Most people buy a lot more than $50 of whatever crypto they're buying. Kind of a side note, we've been super excited. We've averaged between 8 and 10 million over the last 4 months in volume on this trade wallet. And so we're super excited about those numbers. When I say trade volume, that's how much people, that's the volume that people have bought and sold on our wallet. So over the last 4 months, we've averaged 8 to 10 million each month. And then those fees that we charge, and our fees range from anywhere from 1.5% to 7%, depending on which token you buy. So there's stable coins and then there's non-stable. And if it's a stable token, we charge you 1.5 to 1.75%. If it's non-stable, we go from 4 to 7%. And so, or 3 to 7%. And when I say our goal is to add utility to the Switch token, those percentages will be paid with the Switch token. And that's what they mean by create utility for the Switch token. And that's where we're going in 2025. And we're super excited to have that. We're gaining new customers every day on the trade wallet. And as soon as we have a huge wait list for the debit card and the prepaid debit card, a lot more so outside the US than in the US. But we're excited with the recent changes in the leadership in the US and how excited they are about crypto, that we feel like we will start to gain more momentum in the US as well, as far as users going to join our trade wallet and our debit card. So, all right, I've talked a lot there. Hopefully it wasn't too fast. Scott, have we had any questions? It looks like we've got the chat there.
Yeah, we got a couple that I'll toss to you. Some I know the answers to, some I do not. And you kind of touched on the regulation and the new administration. One question was about the states in the U.S. that do not have access to the trade wallet. Is there any timeline on adding those or working with other vendors that can add those?
Sorry, what one did you say?
Like as far as adding states, like Georgia was the one that was asked about.
Yeah, there's Georgia, Louisiana, and there's 2 more. And yes, we're working on that to add new vendors that cover those states. The MTLs, the money transmitting licenses for those after the crypto / the banks blamed crypto in 2023 when Silicon Valley Bank went down. They increased the capital requirements to get your MTLs in those states and some of the other states. And those are extremely hard states to get MTLs. So our particular vendor didn't want to jump through all the crazy hoops that they added. So we are looking for other vendors that have their MTLs in those states to then get those states the trade wallet. So there's a couple of questions. That's why I had to ask you. Someone said, how do we send from the rewards wallet to the trade wallet? Let me share this. How come this isn't working, Scott? Oh, I got to choose the screen. How you doing? Okay. So let me go back to the trade wallet. So yeah, so if I want to send Tether from my rewards wallet, what I have to do is I have to go over to here, show my empty wallets. This is our other one, tokens. I click that down. First of all, you have to make sure that you have a trade wallet. A lot of people are like, I've got my wallet. Having rewards wallet over here, that means you've only gone through, and let me show you. That means you've only gone through this step over here. This is your decentralized platform. Okay. If these are still showing, if there's no check mark here, then that you will not have a trade wallet or a trade platform. Okay. So when you go here, you got to, first of all, make sure you've got a trade wallet and a rewards wallet. But I'm going to show my empty wallets because I don't have any USDT. I'm going to hit receive, and that's going to give me my wallet address for USDT. I'm going to copy that so it's on my clipboard. Then I'm going to go to Tether in my rewards wallet, and I'm going to hit send. So make me log in. This is a little bit of a bug we have, so I apologize. We're fixing that to have a single sign-on to get over here. I'm going to go to my wallet where my Tether was, and I'm going to hit send receive. I'm going to do $10. I don't have enough ETH in there. So this is part of the problem. So USDT is on the Ethereum network. I'm going to go back to my wallet, and I don't have enough Ethereum in here to send my USDT to pay for the gas fees to use the Ethereum network. So if sometimes it doesn't go through, that means you don't have enough ETH. So now I've got to do an extra step. I've got to hit receive because I want Ethereum deposited here. I'm going to copy that wallet address. I have Ethereum on my trade wallet, and I've got super slow internet here. I live on the kind of side of a mountain, and sometimes the internet waves jump over us. If that's really how it works, I don't know. I'm going to send Ethereum to my wallet address that I just showed you. I hit enter, and I only want to send 0.01. Let's see how much money that is. I don't even want to send that much. I want to send $15. Okay, I'm a preview send. So what I'm doing now is I'm sending from my trade wallet because I have Ethereum. You see, I have $100 of Ethereum. I'm going to send the auth code, and I'm sending my Ethereum over here to the rewards wallet. So I'm going to I got my code on my cell phone. I'm going to plug it in. And now I'm sending $15 of Ethereum. You'll see this drop here in a couple minutes. There you go. It's pending now, $14. I'm sending that from my trade wallet to my Ethereum wallet over here on the rewards wallet. The reason why I'm doing this, because I want to send my tether that I have over here so I can sell it. I want to send it to this wallet. But because I didn't have enough Ethereum in this wallet, I can't send my tether off because they're going to charge me more money. Once that Ethereum, which it will take 10 to 15 minutes to be cleared on the Ethereum network or the Ethereum blockchain, I'm going to now go back to that first step that I was showing you. And I'm going to hit, I hit it receive because I'm sending it from the rewards wallet to my trade wallet. I'm going to copy that. And then I just go do this again. I go here, I'm going to hit send. Go to my wallet. Oh, see that Ethereum showed up. So now I'll be able to send my, let's just hit max. And I'm going to send it. I'm going to paste to the, I'm sending this to the trade wallet, my wallet passcode. This is different than my login credentials. So always make sure you have a different wallet passcode when you're sending. And then I'm going to send that. It says transaction sent. Closing that out and go back to my trade wallet. And we'll see how fast the networks are tonight. Ooh, maybe I sent it. Let's see if it's in there. So it's not there yet, but it's left. It's left this wallet. Remember, there was $49. So it's left there, and we'll wait for this to show up. I do want to go back to my first buy of $50. So that is no longer pending. That's in here. And I'm going to send from my trade wallet to my rewards wallet. And you do the same way. See how these little arrows are what bring the buy and sell menus up, or the send and receive. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hit receive. I'm going to copy my, I already copied it. I'm going to copy my wallet address from my rewards wallet. And I would go here and I would hit send. I'm going to copy from my clipboard, hit enter. And I'm going to preview my send. I'll send my $50. Right here, you can go between cash and the crypto. So I just like to do the cash so I can see how much I'm sending. Send $50. It's going to send preview send. And then I'll go through those same steps, acknowledge, send authorization code. I'm going to keep that over here, and then I send the $50 to my Bitcoin wallet over in here in my non-custodial wallet. So, but I think that was one of the questions. What else? Larry Wright, I see your question. So we are starting alpha beta testing, which is internal testing, the first or second week. Right now, we've already built all the code. Everything's tied together. When we started internal testing, there was a couple of bugs that we found that the vendor we use didn't know about. They promised those bugs would be fixed the 1st of February. If they are fixed and we don't find any other bugs, we'll continue to test throughout the month of February. So we'll turn the testing back on internally with our debit cards in the exchange. And if that works, let me just announce, that's the debit card, the international exchange, all together. So we'll test that for the month of February. If we don't find any bugs that have to be fixed, then we will start launching in small betas the first couple of weeks of March. If everything goes well, then we'll have the card internationally launched. And I hate to give dates because we rely on so many other third parties to provide what we're providing to the 160 countries, but that's kind of the goal. All right. What else did you say there was, Scott? I know we said we'd only take a half hour, so we're close, but any other questions
I've been keeping up. The main thing is Eldridge says he has $10 million and he wants to split it with us.
Hey, thank you, Eldridge. I mean, there's 105 people. You guys do the math. Let's just break it up evenly.
Yeah. So a lot of questions. So let's see. Yeah, lots of questions. One thing I would do is a lot of these questions could be answered by perusing the frequently asked questions on Switch's customer support, or rewatching this video. We're going to post this on Switch's YouTube, as well as last month we did the same thing, and that is currently on Switch's YouTube. So a lot of these are things that, you know, I hate to make you go back over the same thing, but we're trying to get all these questions as much as we can. A lot of questions. So Grace is asking a couple questions about the difference between the rewards wallet or the trade wallet. Yes, the trade wallet is a custodial. So like, you know, she's asking about centralized or taxation. So when US dollars are involved, it is a different system. Like that's closer to traditional finance than DeFi, whereas the rewards wallet is, you know, a completely different. Brad, you want to touch on that for just a second? Just make sure, maybe show your two screens. Yeah. And just kind of talk through that one more time. Because I think a lot of people, you know, I think a lot of people have problems with that concept of the difference between the left side and the right side.
Yep. So when you set up your wallets, we are one of the few platforms that have two wallets inside of our app. Okay. And let me go back to where you get started. Okay. You have the card and trade platform, and then you have the decentralized platform. The decentralized platform is your rewards wallet. That's where you control all of your digital assets. You get that 12-word seed phrase when you set that up, which keep that, do not lose it, because this is decentralized, meaning no one controls this except for you. If you lose your password and your seed words, you're going to lose all of your tokens from your nodes and everything if you lose that. So yeah, the decentralized platform, this doesn't really require much verification. The card and the trade platform, because you're using cash, you're able to bring cash and hold it here. We have to do what's called KYC, know your customer. And so you have to do identity verification, okay? Once you do that, then this next box opens up and you can apply for the trade platform. Once you've done all that, you'll have two wallets. This left side doesn't touch cash. Just remember that. The left side, or the rewards wallet, there's about 10 different names you can call this. The non-custodial or decentralized side, there's no cash in here. And that's how you can tell, okay, these are my assets and I own the seed words to here. The custodial wallet is the trade wallet over here, and we have it as custodial. That is centralized. And that means there's a bank tied to it, because now you're touching cash. You can see the digital US dollar wallet, and you can buy and sell on this side. This side over here, you can only send and receive and see your history. So the non-custodial, you can't touch cash. You can only send and receive. The custodial, you touch cash. You can hold your cash here. See my US dollars, $385. I can buy and sell. All these buttons are lit up, and there's more buttons here. Does that cover it, Scott?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's just something, you know, we just have to revisit regularly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think, yeah. So
yes, we will have AUD. That's the launch of the card that I was talking about. And that will be multi-currency, and AUD is one of the currencies that will be offered in that.
Yeah, I think we hit it all, Brad. Like I said, we'll have this recording up here in the next couple of days, as well as the recording of last month's, and then we'll continue to do these if I think they're a great add on or value for the community, Brad. If you're willing to keep doing them for us.
Yeah, no, I love it, and I'm glad everyone jumped on. It looks like Mike's saying the trade wallet is where I cannot add a digital location of USDT. I don't know what that means, but let me just show you. And keep in mind, your USDT can be on different networks. So make sure it's the USDT on Ethereum, because this is an Ethereum-based tether, your USDT, and you can receive that here. So you go to your trade wallet, if you have the trade wallet, and you'd hit receive. That brings up your wallet address. You hit copy, and then wherever you're holding your USDT at, you're going to have to paste that wallet address. And if it's a USDT Ethereum network based or an ERC20 base, then you will be able to send that over. So, okay. All right. That's awesome. I think that's it. You guys, everyone have a great night. You able to touch on liquidity for this? Will you guys offer over-the-counter discounts for large amounts? We do have tiered pricing. Yes. So, okay. Everyone have a great night. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Brad.
Okay. See you. Bye.